What are you doing, madam? What are you doing in the water? Hello everyone, welcome to another episode where we do a load more work on the duck house. We also unblocked the water supply from the well to the garden.
I'm going to go really well as a blackberry and apple crumble.
So what are you doing now?
To go with the crumble,
Yeah.
because it is middle of summer.
Yeah, it's just a really nice time to have an apple crumble.
I know, but I'm making a quick ice cream. And we'll also be putting the shade netting over our new duck enclosure.
I didn't bring a drill. So we finally got rid of the goats. We sold them on Sunday. It's Monday now, so I'm going to take they've partially ruined it anyway. Take what's left of their goat stand, the milking stand down, and reuse the bits. I'm going to attempt to clean up these brambles. Oh. And dig a ditch here to bury a load of wiring, basically, if I can. Oh, hello, that was soft. Down a rock there anyway, so I think we only need to put it from here on. Yeah. So that's okay. Huh. I know it doesn't look very deep, but most of the ground, I've gone down that depth and I'm down on solid rock. So as you can see, this is solid rock here, and there's a rather large lump of it here. So I think most of this is rock under here. So I'm just going to cut some fencing to fit and put it halfway in the grids, so it makes the holes 75 by 75. Should be a lot better, and then I'll put some timber across the bottom as well. Whoa, that's gone. So that's all the mesh doubled up and tied. So these are only now 3-inch centres. And I'm going to fix the timber across the bottom. I need to get on the other side to do that. So this is mostly done. Now I need to put the fence, some finer mesh along the bottom, and then the shade netting over the top. So, good evening. We have noisy pigs here, I must apologise for. But this evening's little job is, I'm at the tank down by the garden, and problem is the tank's not filling up, and every time I use it, it's going down and down and down. So I've deliberately emptied it to find out what the problem is, and now I can see what the problem is. As you can see here, this is the hole where the water's supposed to come in, and there isn't any water coming in, so I need to investigate that. And I've got some rods here, some drain rods, So we're going to use these to try and rod that out. So I'm hoping we'll be able to unblock this little brushy thing. Let's see. I'll keep adding rods to it. So I've created this little chamber in where the chickens are. Initially I thought I'd have an open piece for the chickens to drink from, but we discovered it was too low, so I see the problem now. Hang on. Cobwebs and stuff. So I haven't actually reached the end. I'm going to go and get something to unblock all this mess here. Don't know if you can see in here too well, but we have, this was up the, these roots were on the pipe that I'm trying to rod out from the tank up this way. So hopefully that's cleared this pipe. There's a bit of insulation in here. And then this side has a big carpet of roots. Yeah, but problem is we don't have much coming in, look. Tiny little bit. So I'm going to go down and try and re-rod that, see, get the rods right up here. And then we'll rod it that way as well. There. Ah, yes, it's there. Awesome. So you obviously saw that. So what I'm going to do now, instead of pulling them all out and redoing it here, I'm just going to take it from there straight into there, hopefully. Well, at least we know that one's clear. So, come on baby, yeah. I'll count them as I do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, Yay. At least we know now the pipe down that way is clear, and it looks as though we've cleared this one as well. So that's great, we can get all that back running again. And that'll fill that tank up. So this is our well water, which we just use for irrigation. And most of the animals actually. We have a pump. I'll show you in a minute, I'll get down there. Hey. What a difference that has made. I'll go and show you the other end. I don't know if you can see any of this. So back to the tank, I can actually hear it's working, and that's brilliant news. Yeah, if you can see how dirty it is, it's all silted up. So this will clean it right out now. So yeah, I'm going to renew this pipeline from here all the way through to that little chamber I was just at. I'll actually fill this up overnight now. Because I've got several taps, there's one here which I must close. There's a tap here and there's a drain tap in that corner, which we use with this pipework to irrigate the run of beans, cabbages and all the other stuff. While we're here, look at this beauty. So as you can see here now, this one's running really well from the well. So I'll just go over now and show you the well. So I was going to quickly nip down and show you the well. It appears to become more of a task than that, so I'm going to need to get the hedge trimmer. Down here somewhere is our well. You might hear the pump cutting in a couple of times because Andrew's watering the garden, so I'll try and clear this away so you can see. So now it's got really windy, but yep, here's what I've just. So what I've done is I've put a sheet of galvanised over the hole, the entrance to our well, or some what they call a water mine. So I'll just jump down there and clear that away so you can see a bit better. It overflows over here, over this little weir I built, and then runs in a culvert which goes all the way underground. But what I'm going to do for now is clean this roots out here. So here, as you can hear, is that pump working. Yeah, with a little filter here. And we just use this for irrigation. And here's the well. So it's about 2 meters down, about 6 foot down the water level. And it's just spring fed, and touch wood, it's never run out. Yes, so there it is. Lovely clear water. I've got the filter on the end of this piece of pipe, which is connected to the pump. This is the overflow you just saw me rod out in the chamber that's by the chickens, and down here somewhere is where the spring actually comes in. But when we have a good flow in the winter, this overflows here over this, which I need to redo all of this. I want to remove this wall and where I'm stood. Under here, and here somewhere, hang on, down here, there's a culvert that goes underground, and it bypasses the tank. And this is the water that runs down here, runs down by the pigs, and gives them fresh water. So there we go. Just throw the whole lot. Yay! So it's doubled up, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if I... Ready? That went back. All done, quite simple. All I'll do now, or will do now, is cable tie it to the poles. Job done. So, I've promised Ange I'll clean this out. Ooh. All this straw and goat poo, and then we'll put a nice sandy floor down. So, here we go. Dusty. And there we go, nice sandy bottom. And Andrea likes a sandy bottom. She said it reminds her of being on the beach. Not really. It's easier to clean the poo off the bottom. So all the fencing finished on the front here. All the shade netting on, and I've even clad the side of the building, and as you just saw, filled the inside with sand. What we need to do now is fit a door on the actual hutch or the house, and get a water supply in here, and also got to go outside and dig a sheet of galvanised on the outside of here, and then that's sort of bulletproof. So time for a break from all this heat. Let's go and see what Angie's doing in the kitchen. Hey you, what are you up to?
Hi darling. Ooh, well you know we got some apples.
Yeah.
And they are a little tart, should we just say, how? But almost like Granny Smith's. They are going to go really well as a blackberry and apple crumble.
Awesome.
So we've got some blackberries that are coming right out in the wilderness at the moment, but I've had a fertile in the freezer.
Yeah.
And I found a bag of blackberries, so I'm going to use those ones so that you know, we don't end up with just a load of blackberries everywhere. So boring bit now, just peel and chop up apples and put them in some lemon water. So I just use this stuff because rather than use our nice lemons. And so I'll just slice up a few apples. This is what I'm going to be putting it all in, so I'll do layers, and like I said, these are quite tart. The blackberries are also, because they're wild, they're not the sweetest either, so just for Nick, lots of sugar. So although they do start to go a little bit brown, they're better than they were if they weren't in lemon water. So this is my container. I'm going to put a nice lot of blackberries in. That, and then a bit of sugar. Like I say, these are, so I'll just do a couple of layers like that for a minute. Lots of blackberries, in fact, let's use up all that. Do you like blackberries, darling?
Do now.
It's good for you, it's regular. Thing is, this will all cook down quite a bit anyway, so I've only used 5 apples. So,
and as many blackberries as you want, I suppose.
Well, not truly funny. Yes. You know me and my measurements. I'm and again, like with the sugar, it's, you know, it's one of those things that yes, there's quite a lot of sugar, but it's not something that you eat a lot of every day, Mr. Saunders. Crumble mix. Lots of ways of doing a crumble. It's basically flour, sugar and butter. So that's what I'm going to start off with. And again, it's all a judgment by eye. I go, oh, I need a bit of this, bit of that. So again, measurements are a bit hit and miss with this. So I'm putting in, I think 4 scoops of flour. That should be good for that.
That's about 200 grams.
Good job, somebody knows. And we've got this last bit with sugar. and some butter. So I'm going to make this like I'm going to hand mix this together as like a crumbly mix, and then I'm going to add in a couple of extra ingredients. So the idea is to get it to look a bit like breadcrumbs. So whilst I get really mucky, I'll probably have to get some more sugar added in it. So the idea is to get it to look like breadcrumbs realistically. Now this is a very basic crumble mix. You can put this on as it is, but like I said, I like to add a couple of extra ingredients. So oats. We've got a few oats in here, so oats, and also this is a mixed seed, but you can add just sunflower seeds or pumpkin, but this adds a nice little crunch to it as well. And again, just mix that all up. And it gets spread out over our crumble. Now we've put the oven on. It's on 180, which is
470 degrees Fahrenheit.
Is it?
Yes, but I'll put it up here anyway.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't think it was as much as that, but it's a nice crumble mix. And there we go. Very simple treat for later.
So what have we got? Blackberry and apple crumble.
Yes. So like I said, we're going to pop this one in the oven. With a crumble, I'll always put them on a tray because you may get a little bit of seepage, sort of volcanic explosions of sweetness. So in she goes, and we'll see you in a bit.
So what are you doing now?
To go with the crumble,
Yeah.
because it is middle of summer.
Yeah, it's just a really nice time to have an apple crumble.
I know, but I'm making a quick ice cream.
Ooh.
That's very cold. Right. Put my other glove back on. Right, I'll put this on to just over 40. Now what we've got in here is we picked some of our flat peaches. I froze them, so I've just mushed them up a bit, and I've actually chucked in a couple of raspberries as well, just to make it a bit different. So I've just mushed those up, technical term. To that I'm going to add a carton of cremosa that we have here.
Which is? Double cream.
It's near enough, yeah. It's
Near enough.
35% fat, so it's not too bad. Get that out. Give that a mix. Like I say, these little things are great because it's a cheaty ice cream, because you don't have to worry about doing an egg custard and scary things like that can turn into scrambled eggs, which isn't the most pleasant experience for an ice cream. I've got 80 grams of sugar, so that's going in as well. Like I said, the advantage of using pre-frozen fruit is this bowl is cold, so and then 200 ml of normal milk. We use full fat milk here, so that's going in as well. So the idea is you put your machine on, and then there's a little spout here that hopefully I can tip this through without getting it all over the shop. Here it goes. Not too bad. I'll just give that bowl a scrape out. So this is, like I said, we have a timer here on the machine. I put it just past 40 whilst I was putting the ingredients in, So 40 minutes is about, it probably won't even take that long, but that's a good ballpark, or not ballpark, but that's a good start. So this little chap will do its thing, and once it's finished, we'll have almost like a peach melba ice cream.
Awesome.
To go with the crumble. Lots of fruit today, darling.
Haha. So that's all for this week, everyone. Thank you for watching. We do hope, as usual, that you liked the video, and if you did, please give us a like, and if you liked it and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing, because it helps us so much, and it's free. And also to give you notification of future videos that we produce coming out, please don't forget to
Ding ding.
ring that little notification bell, and we'll see you in the next episode. Oh, and by the way, quick question this week. If you would like us to do a map of our farm and tell you where places are, so you can get some idea where things are, please mention in the comments, and
We'll try.
we'll try and do something about that over the next couple of weeks.
Bye. Where are we going to put my disco ball? Look at this. I've wanted one for ages. Sadly, this isn't a mechanical one, but we'll work something out. Disco ball.
You're a big old roughy tufty boar pig here. Yeah. And you got a nice pair of tusks coming on him. Hey. You're a bit relaxed, mate. I think you're a bit too relaxed, aren't you? Hey, a bit chilled out. Well, at least we can check you over. Yeah. I think he's actually fallen asleep. So, we're pretty sure Lily's half fish or something. What are you doing?